Hey everyone, welcome back to Pacific Drive. Last time we made it to made it through the town of Sharam, and we are now in the final area here of this first long-ish story mission, and we are supposed
to give you an explanation.
Yeah, to activate these three stabilizers. And I can see that the map have changed since last time, so the plan we actually originally had is no longer really functional. I do hope you can hear me over Oppie, but let's let her finish.
Conducting experiments at a highly classified site in the deep zone. He was assisted by my husband, Dr. Alan Turner. At 0400, their experiment unleashed a gamma-ray surge that instantly killed both of them. The surge was an impossible amount of energy, orders of magnitude greater than any man-made source. It also triggered hallucinations in anyone awake within a 10-mile radius. It was a burst of widespread insanity, but only for a short moment.
I just want to grab some fuel, because we have used quite a bit, and it would be nice to go into this area with a full tank, at least as full as can be. Let's grab whatever we have here. So as I was saying, the area changed since we last played, because it recreates the zone every time we enter, and technically we entered again as we loaded up the game. But let's see what we have here. We have this one that we can go to. I don't know if it's going to be any of these two gateways, but if it is, then it makes sense that we do this one first, and then we do one of these in the other in either order. It's probably going to be easy to get this one first and then drive around and up here. It's going to take it's going to take a while here, but that's okay. That's okay. There's no anchor juice, but there will more than likely be stuff to loot, so we'll be looking out for that. We need to go this way, actually, where the lightning is. That's great. That is fantastic. There might not be too much out here, though, but I know for a fact that at the stabilizer site, there'll be quite a bit to loot. Let's see if we can get through this fairly quickly. I think... Are we still on the road? Yes, we're still on the road. Are we parked on anything? I think that right there was an anomaly. Oh, we have a wriggling wreck. We don't want to get too close to that. I think this is something that affects gravity for us. No, not the tow truck. Airstrip, yeah. Okay, telephone transcript, Central Exchange Monitoring, September 14th, 1964. Tobias, this is Francis Cook. Yeah, the scientist. I've got a bit of an update for you. I'm afraid it's bad news. Those drums of experimental gravity gel we were sending back to you are not going to get there. Neither is the truck, it seems. We had some kind of atmospheric shift, and then more anomalies than I think I've ever seen before. Everyone's safe, but our driver has a broken leg, and as for the gel, well, the whole strip of road between our lab site and that old gas station got smeared and scrambled, so now it's more like some kind of giant trampoline. I'm not kidding. Anything that touches that road just takes off. It's starting to spread to some of the forest and swamp nearby. It's not that the gel is just spilled on the ground. It's like it's a part of the ground now. A part of the earth itself. So, I guess you can update your inventory logs on that. Is there some kind of maintenance request that I should file for this? We're not going to do it on this one, but basically it would mean if we flew up here, we would kind of just drift off until this effect wears off. Let us take a nice long way around this wriggling wreck if we can. It's a very bumpy road. Very bumpy road and very, very hilly terrain right here. So it's slow going. It's slow going. But that's okay. That's okay. Yes, we are indeed going this way. So we are trying to turn on these stabilizers to get us into the mid zone, I believe. If I remember correctly, then these 3 will give us access to the mid zone. But we'll see. Maybe there'll be more that we need to turn on to gain access to the mid zone. Because I feel like we haven't explored that much of the outer zone yet. So maybe we're still a little bit early with the access to the mid zone, but I guess we'll see soon enough. Okay. We want to go this way-ish when we are done, so let's park it here, put it in park, turn it off, because we will be spending a little bit of time here. Yeah, hopefully we are safe enough here. Let's get out the lamp lights. We can indeed explore right here. Nothing. That's a bit disappointing. Apparently we have something on us from last time, so let's just get rid of that. We have a backup scrapper, that's okay. Let's keep that. Let's just finish outside here. Oh, there is some lead plating right here that we'll be getting. Okay, that's good enough for now at least. Let's get all the juicy materials. Should be able to upgrade quite a bit when we get home. And not just research, but also in the outfitting station. to give ourselves some new loot and protection maybe. I don't think we can get the bigger, what's it called, inventory quite yet, but probably not too far off. Building, let's scan that. Zone stabilizer. Okay, looks like that's it. Let's turn on the first one.
30 seconds of hallucinations sure didn't feel short when I was free-falling through outer space. Heck of a ride, though. Did you know the rings of Saturn sing?
I saw disembodied arms. Tons of them. They were grasping and crawling.
And, what about you, Uppy? What did you see?
I saw nothing.
How is that possible? Everybody else saw something.
Must have passed me by. I don't know what to tell you.
But weren't you working in your lab that night?
And weren't you supposed to be doing your research rather than keeping track of my whereabouts?
Okay. Wow. Touchy.
Yeah, let's test this thing. See, as we go through, we slowly go upwards. Not for long though, so we still take some damage there. But if we go through them kind of nice and slow, it's okay. But mostly we should try and avoid them. That is not a wriggling wreck. Do we have? No, it's just uneven terrain. I thought maybe we had a flat or something. But it's just the road. Ooh, that's a new one. That's a new one. That's a bunny. Yeah, see, it missed us. Good, good. Let's turn off the lights because we are kind of low, actually. Can we get a scan in on this thing, please?
Now that we know
Ow.
the units were connected to the mass hallucination, maybe we can figure out what caused it.
Oh, oh boy, do I have theories.
Don't start. Dr. K and Alan clearly uncovered some new way of using Lin to motivate that gamma ray burst.
Ooh, yes, precisely. Where do gamma rays come from? An outer space.
Feedback on planet Earth, kid. There are plenty of terrestrial sources of gamma rays. Thunderstorms, for example.
No. You said it yourself. The energy levels from that night were much greater than anything we've seen on Earth.
Sure, but going straight to aliens when there's countless perfectly scientific possibilities. Perhaps Dr. K and Alan developed a limb-assisted mass particle collision. Or, heck, tapped into some sort of gamma ray reservoir.
A reservoir? Or a portal?
A portal.
To where exactly?
To Atlantis.
Of course! Now why didn't I think of that? That's absolutely it.
I will read the log for this bunny just as soon as we're done with this one. We're taking damage here, so I just want to get this one over quickly. And it seems like something is spreading there. I don't remember seeing that. Let's get on out of here. Let's check the logbook here. We got a new anomaly, a bolt bunny. Memo FAO Dr. Lopez, July 19th, 1965, addendum. I don't think we can ascribe intelligence because the behavior seems both reactive and entirely independent or any other entities. Did I read that wrong? I don't think we can ascribe intelligence because the behavior seems both reactive and entirely independent of any other entities, I think it should say. There is no evidence of judgment, of consideration. Okay. There is no sign of any social or group dynamics. There is little to no environmental awareness. I'd surmise that it is, in essence, purely instinctual. To this end, I recommend we ditch the moniker bunny, as what we see here is barely even the base instinct to latch on and to feed. It is brainless, it is mindless, we cannot give them animal names. So, to answer your original question, no. I do not believe they feel anything, and I don't believe it worthwhile we entertain any more guilt or shame in dealing with them as we might if we were to swat a mosquito. Not even that. We must stop calling them bunnies. Well, it didn't seem like that that really worked out. Looks like the name stuck. That is not a wriggling wreck. That is just an airstrip right there. Was there something to loot? Yeah, it looks like there's something to loot. Let's go loot that real quick. Yoink, some food. Okay, left we go. No, we go right and then left right here. Probably right after the pipes. Yep. Be nice if it could turn into day soon. Okay, we are pretty much... Oh, there's more bolt bunnies. Did something hit us? Something definitely did that time. Okay, we're running pretty low on power, but we are okay, I think. Let's... Where did they land? Okay, well, couldn't find them, and that explosion there is probably our cue to move on. So move on we shall. Is it like right, where, how close are we? No, it should be up to the right. It's probably over there. One would imagine that a building of this size shouldn't be too difficult to find. Okay, let's do that and that. And let's just go loot a little bit here before we continue. I remembered actually there would be a lot more here than there are. Seems it's fairly quick to loot. There's like a couple of containers outside. Maybe one of those lead shielding parts. And then just a single container in the middle. Do we have a pulp on us? Yes, but we might require one more. I don't remember if they stack in threes or not. Oh, they stack in more. Very nice. Okay. Back to the gear we have access to. Let's, oh, I guess we are right here, and it's not gonna take long. Let's just grab this as well. Grab that.
You've never cared about any of the zone's stories and superstitions. So, why now? What's in this for you?
What I do is not and has never been any of your business.
You're asking us to trust you. So yes, it's our business now.
How about this? You two sign off and count orbs or whatever it is you like to do, and I'll get the driver to the mass hallucination source myself.
Excuse me?
No. Tobias found this remnant. This is his discovery.
Sure. And I'll send you a nice gift basket to mark the occasion. But I won't let anyone interfere with this.
I think we need to go this
The hell with
way.
that. We either throw everything we can at this thing, or we lose this chance, and the answers to the mass hallucination are gone forever.
This isn't like one of your little Sasquatch hunts. I'm not letting you get your tinfoil pseudoscience anywhere near this. This is too damn important to me.
It sure didn't seem too important earlier, when you messed up and nearly killed the driver.
You want to play that game? You really want to talk about our track records?
Screw you, Oppie.
I'd rather run this remnant into the ground than work with either of you.
I forget it. We're wasting our breath with this old bat. There's gotta be another way.
She's out of her mind. I can't do this.
Look, if you want to waste your precious time picking apart bird droppings and squinting at constellations, by all means.
Follow their lead. But we're better off without them, trust me. I'll get you through no matter what. This really is my last chance.
Well, we didn't get here in the most graceful way, but at least we landed on our wheels. I hope we can craft another flashlight. I hope it's not tier 2. I don't know how advanced the game considers this to be. Okay, out we go. At least the other 2 containers has lights, so it's just the last one here. And it's actually just the last 2 because that one is locked by an electrician's kit. The entrance is right here. And that one we can get open. should not forget about the truck in the middle either. Oh, didn't get that one. Yeah, gas cylinders, very nice. That's what we want. And then we want to go and grab the plasma. Because they no longer need the lights. Oh, this is it's a box truck. I think they have a lot of big chance of having food, yeah. Oh, hello, a new steering wheel. Very nice, and lots of paint. Very nice, very nice. We can grab that one at least. Okay, so the paint, no, not that, goes in here for now at least. You can go in there as well. It's not paint. That is. So is... No, we can craft another one. That's very nice. Actually, maybe we should straight away. Very good. You go in there. You go in there. We are full, actually, on materials out there. So for now, that one goes in there as well. Oh, ow, excuse me. Box trucks are nice to find as well. That is a crude panel. It's not really that worth that much to grab, but since we have space still, scratch that. Well, we kind of have space, but it might be the first one to go if we need the space. Okay, that was disappointing, but there is at least a generator. Okay, good enough. That is this little camp completely looted. Let's get this over. Well, and we'll keep it. And we kind of need to get up there. I hope the road connects there, but it kind of looks like it doesn't. But it does. This is not too big of an incline, so honestly, we should be fine to do that. Actually, before we leave, is there any fuel on this guy? Yeah, there's a little bit. Let's just get that because we've used quite a bit of ours. That's. And we'll just siphon this real quick. Nice. I like having the little backup tank here full as well. So I always have something in case I run out. It has happened. It has happened. Okay. Come on, little car. I know you can do it. Squeeze through right here. And we should be, yeah, these are potholes. They're usually indicators of road. Very nice. Okay. An airstrip. Don't think we're getting around this one, so I think we'll just have to kind of take it. Hopefully only the once. Yeah, okay. And hopefully it doesn't cross the road again over here, right? Oh my god, it does. And there's a bolt bunny. Don't think it hit us. Nope. let's... we might hit this left and right, but I think we managed to squeeze around it nice. Okay, our tires are still doing okay, but we can see that our car has taken quite a bit of damage. I guess the barrel roll didn't help. Guess we're going around it. Okay, last one here. Very nice. Okay, and this is where we want to be ready to haul out of here, because I believe as soon as we trigger this one, then the race is on. So let's get whatever we can here. This will be the last loot we'll be getting. Could be a little container around here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Let's grab that, and that should be good enough. Let's go.
All right, we're in business.
Stabilizers are coming online, and the way looks clear, but I'm also getting spikes. The stability in your region is tanking. Get out of there. Fast.
This is not an easy one. And so we have to go around this this big mountain we have here. Okay, we'll have to go through that. Okay, but at least we can see the light now, so we can kind of go by that. Oh, that's not that. We don't have time for that. Okay, well, down we go. Okay, thank God, we're fine. Ooh, okay. That's a problem when you can't decide for yourself where to go, and you just have to improvise.
Nice work out there. The sector stabilizers are fully operational. You've got a straight shot toward the expansion wall.
One more thing. You may want to consider armoring up a bit. Once you cross that wall, the mid-zone is another beast altogether.
Okay, so we are not going to be fixing the car right now. I'll do that before the next episode. But what we will do is we'll take a quick look at what we can get here. So the large backpack, that still requires swamp coral. So that's something I believe we get in the mid-zone. We can get a few other things here that might be a good idea for us to get. So we get some resistances here and take less damage. So let's go ahead and do those that we can. We can no longer get the powered boots because we need rubber and plasma. Okay. This should be just fine. Let's get that. What about this one? There's a lot of fabric we are using on this. So for now, let's keep this as is because we might want to use some of this fabric for research. Let's just get this over here for now. And let's see, what did we want? I think we wanted the... I think we wanted the auto parker for sure. Let's get that one. Yes. It's a blueprint we can install in our seat. Let's see what else we have here. We could get... No, this is something for home. This is not a... It's not a tool, so it doesn't really matter. This requires corrupted energy, so that's still a long way from that. We could get a fax machine. Let's see what else we have. Blowtorch. No, we probably should get at least some headlights. Dr. Ophelia is not wrong. We do want to kind of armor up a little bit. So maybe getting some of this is not too bad. That requires an advanced workbench, which we don't have. Where is that? That is right there. That requires unstable energy, so that is not yet. What we were considering was actually the engine. Yes. Let's get the engine, and that's gonna be all our research gone. But that's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. Not gonna empty yet. Let's just see. Can we even craft it, actually? I'm kind of curious now. No, probably can't. We require thermostat crystal. Okay. That was unfortunately a bit of waste, but I think it's something we get in the mid zone. We can at least get the auto parker. Let's get that one and install it right there. Beautiful. So now we don't have to worry about that. We just have to worry about turning on and off the car, the headlights, or something like, or anything like that. I think what I'll be doing here is I'll remove a lot of these crude panels. Can we craft steel doors as well? I'll be up here. Steel door, steel panel. Yes, we can, and we have plenty for it. So I don't think we'll have a problem converting our entire car to steel, which I'll be doing before the next episode. And next time we'll see where we want to go. I think it might be a little bit early to hit into the mid zone, but we'll see. We might not even be able to, because I think our destinations might sometime be outside of our reach, so we might be forced to do some runs back and forth to kind of explore the zone and map it. It might be what we do next time. I can actually check the map. I don't think it's going to trigger anything. Yeah, we can see we need to go over here, and we have no idea how to get there. So for the next time, we'll probably go something like right here. We don't want to go here because there's a extreme conditions, so we won't have any time there. So probably something like a short little two jump run to get us closer. I don't think it'll be enough. We might have to do 2 runs to get there, but we'll see. We'll see. Next time we'll go here, and then we can also check if how it looks after we finish that run. For now though, thank you for watching, and until then, take care.